Good morning, Christmas morning. So I wanted to do a knife talk this morning on a couple of knives. And one of them, I would say is my Grail knife. Most people know that watch my channel. They know that if I can get it out of here, that I'm a big whiskey bone person. So I always look on eBay for whiskey bone knives. I've been looking for this particular knife, and I saw Big J has one. I didn't try to talk him out of it. I didn't make him an offer on it or anything, try to buy it from him or anything. I see him talk about it. Oh, that's good. But I finally found one that, well, I actually found a couple of them, but one of them got so high that on eBay that I didn't win it. But it's this Tribal Lock, and this whiskey bone, probably one of my favorite bones. It's an orange bone. You can see it's a pretty knife. This thing basically is brand new. It didn't come in a box. The guy I've got it from, he sent it in this slip. It's a good looking slip. He done a good job on this for sure. But it's a good looking slip. I guess he bought the leather this way with this pattern. Well, I love the way leather smells, but it's even got a leather made bead, so great work. Cool lanyard. Nice little sewing right here. But he sent it with this slip. So it's a nice, well-made slip, well made. But to get back to the Tribal Lock, so I saw it on eBay, and I put it on my watch list, and I thought, well, I'm not going to get too excited about it. And so I watched it for, I think it was 7 days. Something like that. And the guy actually came down. He came down on it. He came down below $100. So the night it the last few hours, I watched it until it got, down to maybe 5 minutes, and I put a bid in for it, and I actually won it, and I'm like, wow, man, I can't believe I won that thing. But it's a Tribal Lock, and I've got a Tribal Lock upstairs that I carry sometimes, and these are great carry knives. It's a lock back. You can see the lock back right here. I'm not sure what, I think this is a spear point blade. But this thing's brand new. It ain't got a scratch on it anywhere. And these knives are they're just beautiful, man, with this whiskey bone. So I've got 3 whiskey bone knives now. I've got a mini trapper, and I've got my Saudi that I carry. My brother got me. So it's got this nice shield. Really like the shield on it. I like the color of it. It's got Case XX USA. It's not brass. I forgot what the metal is it's made out of. I've had a couple guys tell me it's not brass or copper, but it's a pretty shield. I think it's one of Case's best looking shields, and it really sticks out with this bone. So yeah, just a Nice knife. It's got, you can see it's got the Tang stamp. It's got Case USA TB, which is Tony Bowes. I think it says 12. It's hard to see. 1201 CL, which is copper lock. Then it's got CV. This is a carbon steel. That was another thing that appealed to me. I don't know if I'll carry this or not. But you can see it's beautiful, man. It's just it's a well put together. Blade's very perfectly centered. No gaps or anything. So this one, this one was well made. But I was thrilled to get it. Like I said, it was one of my Grail knives. I like whiskey bone. I'm always looking for it. So, very pleased. It's a beautiful knife. Check them out, man. Check them out. So I got this other one here. I was following, had it on my watch list. And y'all know I like the 75. Whoops, that wasn't good. That's early, like the 75s. I found this one, and we'll put it on my watch list, and the guy came down to $45 on it. It's a big 75. I think it's an 80s model. There's a Tang stamp. It's carbon steel. It's a big 75. It's got only other marking on it. It don't have the kind of steel it is, but it's CV. There's the model number. And we know, most of us should know what it means. So it's 6, which is bone, means it's bone. 3 blades, and then it's 75. That is the pattern. Of course, it's got a sheep's foot blade right here. Nice big sheep's foot blade. You can do a lot of stuff with them. This looks like it's kind of a tan or a brown bone. I've got another one similar that I carry, similar to this, but one thing that caught my eye on this one was this shield. I really like the shield on it. And that kind of caught my eye. So the other one I bought had just a regular Case, smaller oval shield, the standard oval shield. But this one's got that chrome look, and it's a bigger shield. So it kind of stood out to me. So, like I said, I put it on my watch list. And it, watched it for a little while. It was actually for 5 days. So the guy came down on it to 45 bucks. And I'm like, well, I can't resist. I can't resist that. Of course, you got your spade blade here. We all know what that blade was for. But it's a pretty knife. There's nothing, The clip point blade is centered pretty much. This thing has 2 back springs. The 75s have 2 back springs with 3 blades. You got 2 blades on 1 back spring. Right there. This is a pretty bone, man, I'm telling you. Case knocks it out of the park on their bone. They really do. But yeah, it's another one of my finds, so felt pretty fortunate. This will be the first knife with this shield on it, or maybe not. I think I do have a Texas Jack. It's got this shield on it. But this was a great find, so sorry about that. My eyes are itching this morning. It's early. Oh yeah, look at there. big old cup of coffee, Mossy Oak. EDC kerchiefs, that's my wife's Linda's handkerchiefs. There's nothing like waking up in the morning early, and I'm an early riser, and quiet. I'm fixing to cut on some Christmas music, but it's quiet. It's raining outside and just peaceful, having a peaceful morning and praying. It's wonderful. So anyways, that's a couple of them here. Like I said, this is probably one of my Grail knives here. I missed out on a large copper lock. Doom Crew sent me the listing on eBay, and it got up to a little over $100 or so. Got over $100 or right at 100. And it was a worm groove, mossy brown green with a brass shield. So I didn't get it, but I'm watching another one, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, y'all have a great Christmas today. If you get out and travel around, be careful. You know there's some crazy drivers out there now. Be careful. Just pay attention to your driving. Spend time with your family. And I hope you have a nice, Merry Christmas. God bless you, and God bless the Knife Brotherhood. Y'all have a great day.